Alright, so Airbus, what the hell's Airbus? Airbot finally hooked it up with the ultimate 20 by 20 flight controller right here. So my favorite flight controller for a long time was the Omnibus Nano F3 V2. And then that F4 version came out and it was just garbage, straight garbage. Everybody had problems with it, the F4 version 1. And then the V2 came out and I think that there was still problems, and then I think there was the V3 is the one I've been using lately, and it's been my favorite because it's pretty awesome. But one of the main reasons that the F3 was my favorite is because it had a barometer, and I love having a barometer on board because in your OSD you can get your altitude, and having altitude is pretty awesome. In your OSD you can see exactly how high you're going and stuff. And besides that, it had the built-in PDB. But so what I have here is the newest version. So then they came out with a version 4, I guess, but it wasn't really called V4, I don't think. It was just a newer version, and all they did was added an LC filter, I think. So there was like the regular version and then the version with the LC filter. Now this they call the version 5, and it's the newest one, and it has everything that I want except the built-in PDB, and that's okay because, you know, I'm 99% of the time I'm using a 4-in-1 ESC anyway. So let's take a look at this thing. So it also has the built-in barometer. The version 3 didn't. Version 4 didn't either, I think, but the version 3, the black one, I've been using it a lot lately. It didn't have a barometer. But this one does, and this one has a huge BEC. It's like a 2 amp, 5 volt, and it has 3 UARTs. What else does it have? Let me see what this paper is that they sent. Oh, okay. Yeah, barometer. It says 1 amp BEC, but then it says max 2 amp. I don't know. 20 by 10 mounting holes. That must be a typo. Oh yeah, and it does 3 to 6S. It says 3 to 6S here, but it said 2 to 6S somewhere else I saw. I don't know. I'm going to have to check because I do like using 2S sometimes on certain builds, you know. So if this is going to be my ultimate favorite flight controller, it has to be able to do 2S too. How to use onboard USB port. That's cool. They include that for you new guys. Yeah, so it works on 6S. That's just crazy. I don't know many people that are building micros with 6S, but it's always nice to have the option. These pads look amazing. They're huge, and they just look beautiful. They look like they're really going to hold up and not rip off easily. And I've seen a lot of flight controllers. I've gone through a lot of them, and I know when pads rip off easy and when they don't. This one looks really nice. Gold-plated USB. It has this 8-pin plug, and that is for certain types of 4-in-1 ESCs, like the Ori 32 or something like that, or the Ori, or the Wave 25 amp 4-in-1. Those ones have the 8-pin plug, and it'll plug right into this, and you won't have to do nothing else. You don't have to worry about powering it or anything. It has all the signals and the power and the battery voltage and all that stuff. So it's got the OSD. I'm not sure what this is right here. Some kind of little, one of those little strip things goes in there. I'm not sure where that would go to, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, man, this thing is just gorgeous. It looks just perfect. Look how beautiful that is. Pretty nice. Another thing that I really like about it is, so you can see that it's a little bit longer this way than this way. And that's really nice because I always have trouble with some frames where the flight controller is too wide this way. It doesn't matter how wide it is this way because, you know, it's just sticking out the sides. But this way does matter, and that's really nice that it's a lot thinner. I mean, it's almost right up to the mounting holes. So that's pretty awesome. Let's look at the other side. Nice. So I will be putting this in something. I don't know what. What do I got coming up? I'm not even sure, but it'll be going in something real soon, and I will let you guys know how it goes. All right.